Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Scrapbook Sage. I'm so glad that you're able to join me today. I have a couple of fun journals I'm looking forward to sharing with you. So this month I've been still participating in Dear Julie Julie's Stash Buster. She did a September Stash Buster, and now she's doing an October one. That's a little bit easier. So I'll put her link below to the October one if you want to join in. We still have half the month. You might get a chance to make a journal, and she's really sweet. If you follow follow the challenge and submit all the photos and do on her Facebook page, then she gives a free digital, and I will show you the free digital that I got from last month in my next journal. So I want to encourage you to follow her. She's been great. When I started junk journaling, she was one of the first people that I started watching, and she uses things that we all use and have available in our house. And she makes some really cute digitals, and she has some stunning journals in her shop. So go ahead and check her out. And in addition to that, I want to encourage you to go check out printables for Junk Journals with TLC. I have used some of those printables in here, and I'll point other printables as well. But some of the things that she used this month and that she's been printing up for the fall season, I've just fallen in love with. So she's on Facebook, so go ahead and check that out. And it's printable. It might be free printables or printables for your junk journals with TLC. So you could check that out and join that Facebook page. If you like my channel, and I want to thank all the people who have started to subscribe to me. I'm still not quite yet at the 100 yet. So I'm still a newbie trying to get those subscribers, but I know I will get there. I'm not too worried about that. But if you like this, want to go ahead and subscribe and let me know what type of videos you'd like to see. That'd be great. I'm going to be doing some organization videos, and my goal is to be making a lot more journals in the next couple months to get in the shop and to provide for you guys for next year. I'm hoping to do a 2021 series where I have a journal for every month that you guys might be able to get. So, or that will be available. So I'm gearing up for that. And so it's been fun going through my stash and seeing what might work for that. So in light of that, I generally work in 3 signature journals, but I'm going to, I've done single signature journals as well. But I wanted to do a gratitude journal, and I wanted to do a December daily. So I went ahead and made a gratitude journal and for the October challenge. And then we had our party yesterday, no, 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago with Dear Julie Julie for those of us who completed our September Stash Buster challenge. And she provided a free journal kit for that. And so with her party, you go through and you can make a journal if you want, or just participate in the chats and all that fun jazz. So I will show you what I completed as well in my December daily. So I'll go ahead and flip through these. This is the printable that I got from Printables for your junk journals with TLC, and I fell in love with that. This is from my collection from our atelier. I get subscriptions from her for ephemera subscriptions, and this is part of that, and so was this washi tape. This is from Printables for your junk journals with TLC. So those were fun. I fell in love with this wallpaper. This is, and I wanted to use it. So I have wallpaper in my store at Scrapbook Sage on Etsy. If you want to have access to wallpaper, I'll be putting more wallpaper and upholstery up as time goes by. But it's such a good resource to use for making junk journals. And for these dailies, it's perfect. Like, I had glued this on here, a bigger image of this on here, but it was too big and I didn't like it. And it was almost dried, but I tore it off and just took a Clorox wipe and wiped it down and started again. And it's fine. You know, it's so nice to have that option available. Okay, so here is the inside. Here are a couple more printables for the from the printables for your junk journals with TLC. I fell in love with just what she was providing for fall, so I will be adding those. I just tucked them in here. I will be doing journal with me's in November with this journal, so I haven't embellished it like with stamps and built it up a whole lot. I'm going to be collecting pieces like this and different things as we go, so that when you journal with me with the gratitude journals, you can just sort of see what my process is. But it was nice to go ahead and get a head start on that instead of being last minute. So here is an image from Elsie Bell's bookshelf. I love this collection. Romantic Elegance, I think is what it's called. I may be wrong. And I have recently made a postcard kit, and this is my kit. I was able to get some really old postcards, and I made a little kit from that. So you can check that out at Scrapbook Sage on Etsy. And then this is just me bashing my stash. This was one of those elements where you use a book page, and so I did that. And then I had purchased, I don't know if I even remember specifically what it was that I had purchased, but I purchased some cute things from, they were cards, they were playing cards from Junk Sisters Journals. And they provided this in the packaging, and it was so cute. So the cards were in here because I was trying to build up my stash of playing cards. And she made this gorgeous little snippet. So I have this just sitting over that. So this is used packaging. I don't know that that's what I actually put down when I was doing the Stash Buster, but as a recyclable. But it is a recyclable, and how fun it is to recycle what other creators make for their packaging. It's just like, it is beautiful. I love it. So here is one of the pages from my postcard collection. And then I've got this really cute book on princesses, so I put that in there. And this month is my sister's birthday, so I made a junk journal for her earlier, and just having princess stuff on there just makes me think of her this for October, but since I was creating then. And then this is upcycled from my wallpaper book. It's like one of those advertising papers. And so the 1st of October, oh, this doesn't have it. I went through my box. I'm just going to show you really quick here. I had a box like this, and I went through and cut everything down, made rounded corners and everything, and prepared it, and did a lot of work on that. And then yesterday I took all my my box like that and made a box like this. So I've been working really hard, and all these elements have come from me starting that on October 1st. And my goal is to do that green box, so I have a lot more done, and I'm ready to go for a couple months. Hopefully we'll see what happens. But it's just really simple stuff. You know, I'm cutting out magazine pages or whatever, rounding the corners, taking old brown bags, you know, layering as we all layer. I just use the brown bag as a tag there. This is a sheet of paper that from a local discount store. It's probably really old because they have tons of them. And I have bought a couple boxes of them and have used them because I love it so much. And I use them to store my special ephemera. So this is that stationery set, The Joy of the Lord is Your Strength. I love that. But I keep all of my Art Atelier elements in here that I love in this box, as well as my other hoarded items. So that is part of my organization process. I will go through and do some stenciling or stamping and stuff on that. This is the back of a Cheerios box, and Cheerios box sitting right there, huh? Again, yeah, so there's that there. Here is a page from my postcard sets. This is from Lindsay Zenor. Something in Buttercup. You can check out her collection. I use a lot from Lindsay, so you can go ahead and check out her items. And then this is upcycled from that wallpaper book. This is scrapbook paper that I love. And this is from our atelier. I stitched some strips together there. A book page. So these are just all of my scraps coming together. Where the goal with the Stash Busters is to have 3 elements on a page, and I do this every time, don't I? I love this picture. So so that first day I took all of these pieces like this and backed them so they're lined. So I took an old journal. Actually, it was some pages from a wedding journal. I'm not quite sure if it was my wedding journal or like a guest book. And I decided to go ahead and put the lines on the back for journaling. And I thought that was really, really cool. And I coffee dyed some index cards. And this is the back of, yeah. So this has the back of packaging there, and I think that's where I have the paper clip. I want to start making some altered paper clips with that scrap. So my goal with this next scrap box is to make some snippet rolls and some altered paper clips, some things I haven't really done yet. So this is one of those printables for your junk journals with TLC on Facebook. This is from Joanne Hull. She is a part of Lindsay Zenor's shop. She's her best friend, and she has this beautiful kit here. A book page of mine. I'm thinking about doing a build your own stash like kits, where I'll have 10 pages from different books and of my supplies, like 10, and you guys can order them. If that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and put a comment in the link below, and I will get some of those in my shop. I know sometimes we have things, we might have a book on gardening, but we don't have a map book, or we don't have a book with birds, or we don't have a book with housekeeping, whatever the case may be. So if there's some type of ephemera that you're looking for and you'd like to have some book pages or whatever, just message me or leave a comment in the link below, and I would be happy to help get those and get a custom order for you if I have it available in my shop. I do have a lot of stuff available, but if you see pages that you're interested in, like the book pages and stuff, just let me know. So I sewed this into this journal, and it wasn't the best job, so it's not laying down as well as possible. But that's something that I did. I liked that it was sewn in, and I'm not going to have beads or anything with this one. But just that's an option for you. You don't have to necessarily have to do a pamphlet stitch. You can just, if you have like 15 pages or less in your journal, you may be able to get away with sewing it in your sewing machine. So here are some of the items that I made. This is like upcycled bag. This is one of those images. This is a sticker from our atelier. This is some of my wallpaper. And I just took a lot of my wallpaper strips as well. And me just piecing together the things that were in my scrap boxes. That's just piecing things. All this is all pieced together. So I know sometimes we get exhausted like managing the scraps, and I totally get it. But I really love paper and I love it all, so I have a hard time getting rid of it. One thing, I was a card maker for, I'm still a card maker, but I was making a lot of cards for a few years, and I cut down a lot of my scrapbook pages into a little box that in the sizes that you would use for cards. And so it's nice to have that available so that you can have the journal cards to grab. And I'll probably be filling up that again, just because it's so nice to have journal cards available. This is a newer kit from Lindsay Zenor. It's saffron, grungy saffron or something like that. And I just did a little tuck here on the diagonal here with that belly band. And this is one of the envelopes from Carolyn's Craft Tree, and I just added elements onto it as I was building different things, and I like that there. That was fun. And this is just me layering, having fun with what I have. Really grateful for everything. So again, this is those wallpaper pages, and they're just great for journaling. And then I just took a lot of, made a little cluster there. Here's that princess book. Oh, this is one of the tools that I've used. So what I did is I used my stencil, and I just stenciled on goals and today and important lists. These might actually go up towards the front. And then this was from Art Atelier, and I love this. I'm just about through. I'm almost bashed all of them. I need to get something similar to this because I really love this design. And I used my washi just down here in the corner. So I love these washi tapes, but they're starting to get to that age where they're not going to be usable anymore. So I'm working hard at trying to get through those as well. Here's the other side of that postcard. This is one of those printables from Junk Journals with TLC. Isn't that beautiful? It was really, really pretty. I got this eyelash trim from Carolyn's Craft Tree. You should go check out her website as well. And then here is the last page of my postcard collection there. So that is the gratitude journal. I'm really looking forward to playing in that one. And this is my December daily. It's not totally finished. I am going to have beads on the bottom of this. We were working on it during the video, during the party. And so I was working on it a little bit quick, and then my sewing machine was having its issues. So it had gotten stuck, and I ended up tearing out a piece here, but I covered it up with a piece of pink paper, or pink fabric, and I'm probably going to put a pin in there. I didn't like the pink because it was almost too pastel-y pink. So I used my alcohol markers and colored it in, and it goes with the theme a whole lot better. So I was talking about using journals, like old journals. I have this one that I'd bought for my mom and wanted her to fill it out, but she wasn't much of a journaler. So we have a few answered questions in that journal, and then I ended up calling my grandma and just asked some questions of her before she left. So it was over 20 years ago. This journal is over 20 years old. And this paper is, because my grandmother's been gone that long, and the answers in that book are there. But there was this December page, and I decided to go ahead and use it. And it says, if everything special and warm and happy in my formative years could have been consolidated into one word, that word would have been Christmas. And that is true. We had Christmas wasn't always really easy for our family, but Jesus was always easy for me. So because Jesus was so much a part of Christmas for me, this really speaks true. So I love it. My birthday's in December, and this just really worked well. I was really grateful to have it. So I like the green ferns. I got this from our Atelier as well. And I want to be working in my outdoor garden. I live in Oregon and want to work on my hostas and stuff out there a little bit more. So I've put that there because planting bulbs and stuff, you want to do it like during this time of the year. Okay, and so here's the inside. Let's see, I did use some wallpaper. It was just a scrap that was sitting around. I thought it was pretty. I grabbed it. And it went with the kit that we got from Dear Julie. So about an hour before the party, I realized, oh, we're going to be making a journal. So she said, go ahead and print up these things. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I went ahead and just printed up some of the pages that worked for me. So I didn't follow her lead in the journal making as much. I sort of went a little bit rogue. But I think it turned out pretty well. So here is some upholstery fabric, and I put on the applique here. Here is one of the tags. It has a little tuck here. And I put on some gingerbread man. Have a good trip, orange. I love the orange chocolates, and I just thought that would be cool for the December daily. This is an older paper. I've loved it and hoarded it. Decided to use it a little bit. I had printed up a kit, and I am not going to remember who it was from, but I will put a link below, that had this embroidered Christmas, and that was going to be the theme for my journal. And it was, I don't think there would have been enough pages for me to do a whole journal with that, but I love that it's in here because I love the little embroidery work. And this this is an image from Dear Julie for the people who were in the challenge and completed it. This was the kit that we got, and she has it on sale now in her shop. And it is just really, really cute. So I have this little journal card with a belly band with the aspen trees there, and you can do some journaling on that side there. This is from Lindsay Zenor. So when she said, go ahead and print the kit up, it's like, oh, I know what I want to print that on. I wanted to print it on the back of these. So I did that really quick as we were getting ready for the party, and that seemed to work really well. So like I said, I've been working hard at getting things together, so I have a really quick workflow. And so I went ahead and during the party, I was able to get my signature together, and I completed the cover. And then the rest of the evening, I worked on filling it up with the embellishments that I had created. And I found some Christmas stickers, and so put some of those in and just added things along the way, and it will be really fun to journal in here in December. Like this was from an old card kit, and these were stickers that I recently got from a garage sale, as are these. Now here's her page, and she has little smaller elements too. This is probably the first time, or close to the first time, that I've used, what is this called? Gauze, and I had coffee dyed it. Again, I'm trying to use elements I don't normally use. And so I went ahead and folded over. So this is an image from Lindsay Zenor as well as this. So that is a nice little journal page. I thought that was really pretty. I love that page there. And here are a couple things. I'd made this earlier. I didn't make this month, but I put the sticker on it. But this tag was fun to put together. And so I have a lot of music paper that I hope to be getting more in the shop. But there was this music paper that people had worked on. You could see it's in pink. So I have a set of those. And I don't think I can digitize them, but they're fun to use in the journal. And I printed a page of her tags on some scrapbook paper that had writing on the back, and it was really cute. The hearts are upside down, but I think that's okay. And I thought that turned out really cute. And I'll just set that in there. Here's another tag. So I had a lot of fun with this. Oh, and then I also went through and sewed, in part of getting organized and being prepared to make journals and different things like that. My hope is like take my coffee dyed paper and have the edging on the side so I can just grab things as I need to as well. So, but my sewing machine was having a little bit of problems there. Here is another one of the folds. So I can turn these into bigger tags. I cut this down and glue it on some cardstock, and that will make me bigger tags, or I can just write in that as I want to. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go. I used a little bit of that washi on that vellum. And I think everything just turned out. I used the belly band there. Here is again some of that paper. It was like carbon paper, and it had a little bit of a pink hue on it. And might have to fold that over a little bit. And I just love the way it looks with these two images. Just folded over some paper here for journaling space. Had a magazine, a Christmas magazine. So here was something that was fun. One of the things we needed to use unused envelopes. Well, our atelier had sort of used, had put items in packaging. So this is actually more packaging than used envelopes. All of the ephemera and stuff were in here. And I went ahead and used my StazOn inks and stamped it with snowflakes. And that turned out really well. Here's another one of those postcard pages of mine. This is from Lindsay Zenor. This is probably an image from Lindsay as well. Here's a strip of paper from that paper that I used. Here's a cute little tag, and I had some stickers that I was able to use up there. Here's an envelope and a tag. And here's a little flip up. Me and my glue. There's a little flip up there. And there's that back side of that. You could see that there was writing on there. It's great. And then I've got some tags here. And just some writing spots. Got a sticker, strip of paper there. A little tuck spot here. And this could be a flip up. And this, oh, I put that upside down. I didn't realize that until now. So this was embossed with Jesus and upside down, but it was covered up. So, oh, I don't like that. And I might have to take that out and fix it. So here is one of those tags. I'll put that link there. And I had some vellum pieces that I was able to add to some tags and stickers and all that good jazz. So I really had a good time making this journal as well. I think it came together well. Here is one of Dear Julie Julie's tags. And this is upcycled curtain. I think I'm going to put some beads. There's a piece of plastic there. I'll probably put some beads on when I'm working on that page. So ran out of the pink thread, but I sort of like the way that looks, so I just left it like that, and I will cut off everything later. So these were fun to do. Again, I did put the back on those, and this was just a picture of a cabin. I thought that was cute for a book page. And this was also one of those images that I thought was really pretty from the wallpaper book that I had. So I will work in these a little bit more, and you guys will be able to work, join me in working with them for those 2 months. But I hope you enjoyed this journal, and I hope you got a little bit inspired, either knowing where you can go to get some free digitals, where you can get some amazing digitals from Carolyn's Craft Tree, Dear Julie Julie, Lindsay Zenor, or my shop at Scrapbook Sage on Etsy. And I hope you're having fun organizing your craft rooms and bashing your stash, and looking forward to seeing the things that you create. You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.